고등학교 1학년 YBN 박준은 Lesson 10. Feel what others feel. Turn on your empathy. Firefighter Cassie Lizard was busy rescuing people at a crash scene when he saw an injured child. The 4-year-old boy was waiting for the next ambulance. Other members of his family in worse condition had already been taken to the hospital. The boy was not so badly injured, but was crying more out of fear and confusion than from any pain he was suffering. Lizard imagined how scary it would be to be the child left alone without knowing what was happening. He took a moment to think about what he could do to comfort the distressed child. Then he took out his smartphone and played for the boy a cheerful animation called Happy Feet. The dancing penguins on the small screen calmed the boy down. The moment was captured in a photograph and spread fast on the internet, warming many hearts all over the world. Later, when the news media carried the news that the child's family was struggling to pay their medical bills, donations came in from everywhere. The firefighter's kindness worked a small miracle. What Lizard demonstrated is called empathy, the ability to understand other people's thoughts and feelings and to act on the basis of that understanding. Like Lizard, highly empathic people imagine themselves into the experiences of other people to find out how to best help them. Empathy is not a talent that only special people have. Whoever has a healthy mind is capable of reading other people's minds. It's only a matter of degree. Modern neuroscience tells us that we are all born with empathy and exercise it all the time. In 1990, a team of neuroscientists led by Dr. Giacomo Rizzolatti made a historic discovery while monitoring a monkey's brain. What they discovered was mirror neurons in our brain that run a simulation of other people's experiences. When we observe other people, mirror neurons imitate their facial expressions and physical responses in our minds to create a virtual experience. This lets us go through their experiences as if the experiences were ours. The discovery of mirror neurons proved that empathy is a natural human sense, like sight or hearing. Just as we're constantly looking around without focusing on any specific object, we empathize without being conscious of doing so. When we learn that our friends are nervous before an audition, we may imagine their anxiety and try to cheer them up. When we see someone begging on the street instead of simply walking by, we may consider what it is like to sleep out on a cold winter night and leave some money for them. We may want to do whatever we can to help the person. These little conscious acts of empathy help make our lives happier and our world a better place for everyone. Just as we can close our eyes to what we do not want to see, however, we can also turn off our empathy. When we are too stressed out or too absorbed in ourselves to look out for others, our empathy goes to sleep. When we believe that life is a series of competitions that one must win in order to survive, we put empathy on hold and behave selfishly. We may do harm to others and ignore their pain. People with broken empathy make no connection with others, but 99% of ordinary people are affected by the feelings of people close to them. When we see our friends laughing, our mirror neurons fire up, mimic their laughter in our minds, making us happy. Also, we can never be truly happy when people around us are sad. Selfish behavior that hurts others cannot bring us happiness. We need to be aware of the power of empathy and make efforts to put it to good use. Picture the mirror neurons in your brain and try to turn them on. Use them to pay more attention to what people around you are thinking and feeling. The power of empathy will help you change your corner of the world for the better.